Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Sila Prabhupada. Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Srila Prabhupada. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jai Prabhupada. Jai Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Jai Gaura Hari Bol, Jai Gaura, Jai Gaura, Jayam Vishnupad Paramahamsa Parivajagacharya Stuta Rasita Sri Srimati Divine Grace ISKCON Founder Acharya Jagadguru Sri Bhakti Vedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. Jayam Vishnupad Paramahamsa Parivajagacharya Stuta Rasita Sri Srimati Divine Grace Sri Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada Ki Jai. अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय। नामाचार्य श्रीला हरिदास ठाकुर की जय। प्रेम से हो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद की जय। श्री श्री राधा कृष्ण गोपाल गोपीनाथ श्याम राधा कुंड गिरि गौरवदान की जय। वृंदावन धाम की जय। मथुरा धाम की जय। नावद्वीप मायापुर धाम की जय। जगन्नाथ पुरी धाम की जय। जमुना माई की जय। गंजिश माई की जय। तुलसी देवी की जय। भक्ति देवी की जय। समवेत भक्त वृंद की जय। निताय गौर प्रेमानंदी। All glories assembled devotees. All glories assembled devotees. All glories assembled devotees. All glories to Sri Guru Shri Gauranga. Padya Krishna Prita Uttara Srimati Bhakti Namaste Krishna Padaya Prabhupada Shaitananda Shri Gaura Karuna Shakti Bhakti Charitina Om Jnana Timbrandasya Dhyananjana Shalakaya Chakshulunlitam Jena Tashmai Sri Gurave Namaha Sri Chaitanya Manobishtam Stapitam Jena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamaya Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Sri Gurun Sri Yuttapada Kamala Sri Gurun Vaishnavam Cha Sri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunathan Pitam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Deva Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Sri Visakavitanscha He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandhu Jagatpati Gopisai Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namastute Tapta Kanchana Gaurang Irade Vrindavanishwari Prisavana Suti Devi Pranamami Hari Priyan Banchakal Vatariv Vyasya Kripa Sandhyayevacha Patitada Pavanibhyo Vaishnavibhyo Namo Namaha Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Sri Vasari Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai Shri Isopanishad Ki Jai. We continue reading from Shri Isopanishad. We will continue from mantra 4. Mantra 4. The Lord's inconceivable nature. Explain that the Supreme Absolute is inconceivable to our normal intelligence. And only when we align ourselves to His will do we begin to understand Him by His mercy. That is what we get from mantra 4. So we can chant the sloka together. Ane jate kamanaso javiyo Nainan deva apnuvan purvam asat Tadatabato nya artititishtat Tasmin apo matarisha dahati. Translation.
Although fixed in his abode, the personality of Godhead is swifter than the mind and can overcome all others running. The powerful demigods cannot approach him in one place. He controls those who supply the hair and grain. He surpasses all excellence.
He surpasses all in excellence. Okay, so let's look at it. Let's look at it very carefully. There are 3 points here. That the Lord is fixed in one place, and at the same time, He is swifter than the mind. Second thing is, even powerful demigods cannot approach Him. And He controls and surpasses all. That is Krishna's position. Now we look at His inconceivable nature. The Lord is fixed in one place. At the same time, He runs faster than anyone else. No one can meet with Him in running. Have you ever seen something like that before? Have you ever seen something is fixed in one place but covers everything? You seen?
Sun.
Very good. Very good. The sun. Standing in one place but pervade. Anywhere you go, Prabhupada gave an example. Anywhere you travel, you say it's the moon. Prabhupada is on the head. anywhere. And the moon is depending on Krishna, that can even approach Krishna. So if the moon, the sun, has such immense power, so how can we imagine the source of that, the source of the moon and the light and the sun? Unimaginable. So we use the word inconceivable. Inconceivable. Is Krishna inconceivable? Huh? Okay. Okay. That's good. Very good. Why yes and why no?
Yes, because if we couldn't conceive of him, we couldn't have.
Yeah, very good. Good.
Yes, because if we couldn't conceive of him, we couldn't have a relationship with him. And if he was fully conceivable, he would be God.
Very good. If it's inconceivable, then why are we sitting here to discuss? Discuss what? What cannot be conceived? So what is the point? Talking about nothing. What's the point? That is foolishness. It's inconceivable because beyond our power. That is the meaning. Inconceivable. In the second part. Even powerful demigod cannot approach him yet. We can approach him. See the heading. Yeah, see. The supreme absolute truth is inconceivable to our normal intelligence. Our normal intelligence, inconceivable. But only when we align ourselves with his will, then he reveals himself by his causeless mercy. So we can know him only by his causeless mercy, to some extent. Because if you know him completely, it means we are what? Means we are Krishna. So we cannot know him completely. Even himself does not know himself completely. Why? Why? Very good. Krishna's beauty, Krishna's knowledge, Krishna's strength, everything increases at every moment. Every moment. Krishna increases in everything. Everything about him keeps increasing. So if you think that, okay, I know to this extent, the next minute, different. That is why Prabhupada said, Krishna consciousness is not hackneyed, is not stale. Different from material world. Everything is stale. Right? Can you keep on eating sweet rice, sweet rice, sweet rice, sweet rice, sweet rice, sweet rice every day? You don't get tired? You still have taste? Huh? Sweet rice every day, sweet rice, morning, afternoon, evening, sweet rice. You don't get tired? You get tired. In the spiritual world, you don't get tired. Why? The taste increases. So you don't get the same thing. So you see, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was demonstrating that. He was demonstrating that to us in his pastimes. Advaita Acharya invited him for prasad. He said, Advaita, where did you learn how to cook? I have never tasted a sack like this in my life. Go to Das Pandit's house. I have never tasted sack like this in my life. Gadadhara Pandit, Jagannath Puri. I have never tasted sack like this in my life. Nakula Brahmachari. I have never tasted sack like this in my life. He's eating sack every day. That's one of his favorite food. So what does he say? I've never tasted like this. I've never tasted like. Because the taste increases every moment. That is where we are trying to go. Is it reasonable for us to go there? Huh? Is it reasonable for us to go there?
Yes.
Thank you. We should not stay here. Let us go there. Let us go there. Because it is there that everything is desirable. Whatever we get here is not desirable. Is it not true? Whatever thing opulence you get in this material is not desirable. There, opulences are desirable. Completely. Because there is no negative reaction for anything that we have there. If you are very opulent in this material world, you have a lot of envious people. Is that true? You have a big position, people are going to envy you. Oh, you're always sitting there, what about me? When are you going to get down for me to go? Even in our movement, you also find. Papa said we have so many envious people in our movement. So many. Not outside. So if you have a position, whatever you get here, they are not desirable. But they are all desirable. All desirable. Because nobody will envy you there. Why? Why there's no envy there? Huh? Salvation Center, okay. Special communism is there. Very good. What else? Why? Why is not there? Why envy is not there?
Nobody lacks anything. Nobody is lacking anything there.
Good, thank you. What I have, you have it. Everybody have it. We all have all the same. So where's the room for envy? Where's the room? There's nothing which is lacking. All the different incarnations of Krishna, with all their disciples, whichever planet they are, they don't feel inferior to any of the incarnations of Krishna. They all feel satisfied with any of the incarnations of Krishna. They feel satisfied with that. So nobody feels inferior. Okay, you are on the Sinhadev, I'm with Ramachandra. Maybe I should switch over. No. It doesn't exist. Everybody feels satisfied with what you have. That is different. That is a spiritual world. By His mercy, we will know Him. So although He is inconceivable, He is also conceivable by His mercy. That is Krishna's situation. And we are trying to approach Him. So the Lord is fixed in His abode, in His name, in His activities. That is in Goloka Vrindavan. In Goloka Vrindavan, that is His position. He is there, fixed. He is fully engaged in His pastimes, unlimited pastimes, which also He displayed here, and some we know, some we are yet to know. Sweeter than the mind. He is sweeter than the mind. That means before the mind could go to anywhere, Krishna is already there. Before the mind get there, Krishna is already there. Before the mind could there, before our airplane goes there, before whatever mobility we have could go there, Krishna is already there. He's already fixed there. So he doesn't have to run everywhere like we. One day, Kalyavan Asura. What happened? Kalyavan and Krishna. What happened? Kalyavan and Krishna. What happened between them? As per to what we are discussing. Caliban was running. Was Krishna running? Krishna was not running. He was fixed in his position. But Caliban was running with the best of his strength. But did he get Krishna? No, he didn't get. Mother Yashoda got Krishna. That's the difference. Mother Yashoda got Krishna with a stick in hand and the rope. But Caliban ran more than Yashoda might, but he didn't succeed to get Krishna. He failed. At the end, he got killed. But Yashoda was not killed. So Krishna was crying before her. That's the difference. So Krishna possesses all opulences. He is the topmost in everything. That is Krishna position. In everything, he is the topmost. He was sharing that with us in chapter 10 about Bhagavad Gita. Everything is the best we can think of. Yeah. Goloka eva nevasati akilan mabuta. All the Brahmas confirm that. He is there in any corner, anywhere, inside the water, in down the earth, in the sun, everywhere. The moment you offer Krishna something, he will accept it. In Govardhan Lila, people were offering things for Krishna from the different villages. He was also accepting from different villages, one place. One place. Krishna will not run into that village and come back and run to that village and come back. He was in one place, accepting all the offering from different villages. That is Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So if somebody say he's Krishna, then we can ask him to do what? To show the opulence. One rascal said, I've already showed it now. I already showed it, so what's the need to show again? How will you respond to that? Show me opulence. Yeah, I've showed it already more than 5,000 years ago. So what's the need? So how will you respond to that? How will you respond to that? One rascal who's claimed to be God. So he was challenged. So can you show me a universal form? Can you show me a opulence? He said, yes, I have done it already. So what else? So my question is, now how do you respond to that? That's his challenge. Use Bhagavad Gita to answer the question. Use Bhagavad Gita.
Somebody will say, okay, show me your opulence. Can you see the opulence? Do you have the eyes to see the opulence?
I gave Arjuna the eye to see, so you give me eye also to see. Give me the eye to see. Yes, I cannot see because I'm not like. But so give me the eye to see.
Then become a devotee like.
Thank you. Yes, my question still remains. How do you respond to that? Somebody say like that, I'm God. Say, oh, show me a form. I say, I've showed it already. Use Gita to answer me. Use Gita to answer the question.
Show your Vishwarupa.
Huh?
Show your Vishwarupa.
I have showed it already. I already showed it. Yeah. So what else? What else do you want? I've already showed it to you. You didn't see that's the problem, but I've seen it to those who can see. So how will you defend that?
Krishna lifted the Govardhan hill, you lift one.
Huh?
Krishna lifted the Govardhan hill, you lift one.
That I have done already. Yes, Prabhu.
I just remember one pastime of Bhakti Vinod Thakur in Jagannath Puri where one person was claiming that he was a god. So he took him to the Jagannath Puri and he shows the Jagannath deities, and he was not in ecstasy. He said, "Oh, it's fine." Then immediately Bhakti Vinod Thakur arrested him, saying that if you were the god, you would have jumped high by seeing the deities of Jagannath. So if one claims that he is a god, but he cannot condemn that the deities of Jagannath or any other thing is also a god, then this can also be one thing that he is actually a thug.
You can't see that I'm Jagannath. You cannot see. I'm Jagannath, but you can't see. That is a problem, you cannot see.
But the reciprocation should be there.
Yes.
You cannot reciprocate.
So you cannot see, how can you see the reciprocation? I'm doing that, can't you see? See, that's a problem. That's a problem, you cannot see me. Yes, Prabhu.
Please repeat all the verses of Bhagavad Gita.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you.
I think this situation, if someone is claiming, then we can immediately say this situation will never come. God is in front of someone, and God is needs proof. Why? Give me proof I am God or not. So this situation will never come. I think so. This shows that I think this
Okay.
shows that God, He is not the supreme.
Okay, thank you.
Supreme. This situation will never come. The Supreme will ask that someone is saying no, but this situation will never come. I guess that's why He is not Supreme. If Supreme will come in front of someone, definitely that person will identify, or Supreme will give the identification or something else.
Okay, thank you very much. Yes, Prabhu.
Krishna had 16,108 wives and 10 children from everywhere. So, if one can have that kind of opulence, then
I'm just doing that. It is going on. Yeah, very soon, very soon you see my 16,108 wives. Very soon you see. When Krishna, yes, Prabhu.
just give him the Raj food. We can eat then, we can think. Entire Raj food.
Thank you. Thank you.
You can say, show me your Sudarshan Chakra.
Okay. Very good. Very good. After Krishna spoke about Gita to Arjuna, after Krishna spoke the Gita completely, what did Krishna say after speaking? What is the next thing Krishna did? Krishna asked Arjuna,
Is your illusion over?
did you listen to me with an attentive mind? Have you listened with attentive mind? Why? Because if you listen, your illusion will be gone. Arjuna said yes. But why Krishna was asking him this? Krishna wants to repeat the whole Gita. If you are not understood, I will repeat everything. So if someone is saying, yeah, I already done it. So if we can do it, then do it again. Do it again. What's the problem? It's something you are used to. You know how to cook. So anytime you have to cook, is there any difficulty? No, this is your act. So you can cook. So since you can show the universal form 5,000 years, we can show it today. What's the problem? Show it. He won't show it. At that time, he will not show it. Because he had not shown it before. Yes. Let's understand our scripture nicely so that we can really represent we can represent the movement very nicely. Wherever we are, we can meet them. Like Sir Papa did, challenging all of them and put them one side. Because they are all useless. Thank you. Yes. All pervading. Krishna is all pervading. By inconceivable potency, is all pervading. It's beyond mental speculation. And he remains far, far away. But he can be known only by his devotees, by his mercy. Only the devotees can know him. Krishna revealed himself to the devotees. Without Krishna revealing himself to somebody, it is not possible. Beginning from Lord Brahma. Right from the beginning, Lord Brahma couldn't do anything, was completely helpless. Until Krishna blessed him, what he was unable to do before, after the blessing of Krishna, Lord Brahma was able to offer beautiful prayer to celebrate Lord Krishna's position as the Supreme Lord. That's the process. So we surrender to Krishna, Krishna revealed himself. Krishna revealed himself to the devotees. Such energies are innumerable, but principally they are classified into three: the internal potency, the marginal potency, and the external potency. In each and every one of them, there are hundreds and millions of subheadings. The dominating demigods who are empowered to have control over the administration of natural phenomena, such as the air, the light, rain, etc., are all classified within the marginal potency of the absolute person. The living beings, including humans, are also product of the marginal potency of the Lord. The material world is a creation of the external potency of the Lord. And the spiritual sky, where the kingdom of God is situated, is manifestation of his eternal potency. Upanishad warn us, no one can approach the Lord by his own limited potency. In Bhagavad Gita, the Lord says that no one, not even the great rishis and suras, can know him. So what is there to say of the asuras, who are not even qualified to understand the ways of the Lord? All such words mentioned in Mantra 4 of Sri Isopanishad suggest very clearly that the absolute truth is ultimately the absolute person. Otherwise, there will have been no necessity of mentioning so many varied things in support of his personal futures. Great rishis and suras cannot know. Why you cannot know? Why they cannot know? Yes, sir.
Yogamaya is covering.
Yogamaya is covering. That's good.
They are envious.
Hmm?
They are envious to Krishna. Envious.
They are envious of Krishna. The great rishis and the suras, the demigods, cannot know Krishna. Even them, they cannot know Krishna. So my question was, why?
A vessel cannot contain the sea.
Very good. Very good. Very good. See, the answer I'm asking you, the answer is there. The answer to the question I asked you. See, what you said is also the last one. Because we are limited. The example you gave, we are limited. And what's the second one? This is the first one. See, read it there. The first one. Great rishis and the Sura cannot know Krishna. Why? There are two reasons given there. Huh?
The Supreme Lord is there.
The Supreme Lord is about origin. It's our origin. So when Krishna said that in Bhagavad Gita 10.2, I know everyone but me, No one knows. What is the reason for that? He is the origin. For example, I'll give you an example. Let's be clear for our understanding. You don't know completely about your father, but your father knows you completely. He was existing before you. He knows when he started preparing for your coming to that family. When he started preparing and everything he did for the preparation, like Garbhadan Samskara. Do you see a Garbhadan Samskara? Do you see? No. What? Your father's? Yeah. Well, their mother and the father, they knows. Because they did. So they knows. And what happened to them before you came is not known to you. So Krishna is the origin, he's the supreme father of all. So he knows everyone completely. But we don't know him as such. That is the reason. And also we are very limited, full of envy of Krishna and all kinds of disqualifications. Right? No one can know him fully. Why? Because it's unlimited. It's unlimited. We mentioned it before. It's unlimited. So how can you measure the unlimited? We are limited. How can we measure the unlimited? It's not possible. So he's unlimited and we are limited. So we cannot know him completely. How to know transcendence? How do we know the transcendence? Since we cannot know him completely, then how do we know? From the Lord himself, who is the source of the Vedas. And yes, by his mercy. We give example of Lord Brahma. Right? It was the first, the Bhagavatam 111. What is it? 111. Bhagavatam 111.
He get the knowledge in the heart of Brahma.
Yes. Give me complete explanation. Just not fully as it is, but some paraphrase.
Brahma is the Adi Kavi.
Yes.
And he instructed Brahma in his heart.
Yes.
So he is the original instructor.
Yes.
And everything is coming from him. Janma, Tyasya, Yato, Anmayad, Itaratas. So the creation, the sustenance, and the devastation, everything happens by him only.
Yes.
And he's Abhigya. He knows everything.
Yes.
He's supremely independent.
Good. Something remains. Somebody can add. Just add.
And he built us the...
That is what I'm looking for. That is the topic now. That is what we're looking for.
Yes.
But the rishis, yes, it bewilders all. Yes. Even the sages are bewildered by Krishna. They can't understand. Until Krishna reveals himself by his mercy, then we can understand him. That is why it is necessary for us to surrender to Krishna. When we surrender to Krishna, then everything becomes clear. When we take Krishna's shelter, then he gives everything. Right? Yes. That's how we know him. All these words mentioned in Mantra 4, Sri Isopanishad suggest very clearly that the Absolute Truth is ultimately the absolute person. Otherwise, there would have been no necessity of mentioning so many varied things in support of his personality. Individual part and parcels of the potencies of the Lord, although having all the symptoms of the Lord himself, have limited phases of activities, and therefore are limited. The parts and parcels are never equal to the whole, Therefore, the parts and parcels cannot appreciate the full potency of the Lord. Foolish and ignorant living beings who are parts and parcels of the Lord under the influence of the material energy try to make a conjecture on the transcendental position of the Lord. Sri Isopanishad warns them not to make any mental speculation about the identity of the Lord. Should do what? Try to know the transcendence from the superior source of the Vedas, which is already a knowledge of the transcendence. This is how we know something. Approach the Vedas, or the Lord himself, or the Lord's pure representative. Yes, sir.
Maharaj, just now we discussed, you mentioned that even the rishis and devatas
Yes.
cannot understand Krishna
Yes.
unless he reveals. But if we surrender, then, but devatas and rishis, they are already devotees. Does that imply that they are not surrendered?
Thank you for that question. Devatas, they are materially placed. They are materially placed. They are assisting Krishna in the material management. Not necessarily that they are pure devotee. They are not. The position is material. That is why the position of a pure devotee is better. And Bhagavatam said, one pure devotee of Krishna is what?
Like a sun, like a moon and others are next.
No. This 11th canto of Bhagavatam verse I'm quoting. One pure devotee is what? The totality of the 33 million demigods reside in his body. One pure devotee. They are materially placed. Then the rishis. The rishis also, one of them are independent. They depend on their strength. That's why I see so many of them went to the forest and they didn't succeed. Haridas Sekura succeeded. Why? Durga Devi told Haridas, you cheated me. You cheated me. I came here, stayed with you for 3 days. You cheated me. Only you can do it because Krishna is in your heart. It's a pure devotee. Only you can do that to me. Nobody can do it. He's a pure devotee. But he didn't do that when he was managing. He didn't do that. What he did as Haridas when he was managing a Lord Brahma. So Prabhupada recommended that all his managers should come to Mayapur Vrindavan every year. For what? To give that purification from all these contaminations that goes in the management. There is a lot of politics in management. Very rare you find a devotee who ruled according like Prithu Maharaj. He ruled perfectly, Lord Ramachandra. They ruled perfectly. Most of us conditions who rule with material diplomacy. That contamination should be purified. So it should come here to get purified. Right?
Maharaj, hearing the rarity of pure devotion doesn't sound that encouraging.
It's encouraging. It is encouraging. If you tell someone that the diamond is expensive, is that discouragement? Diamond is expensive. Is that discouragement? Huh? Diamond is cheap? It's expensive, right? So if someone tells me or tells you diamond is expensive, is that discouragement?
My perspective is that when we said that rishis and munis, they themselves in their stature are so elevated,
yes,
that itself seems like far-fetched goal, and they are so far from pure devotion. So that
then let me take shelter of Krishna's pure devotees. Prabhupada said, hold my duty. I will do what? I will do what?
take you from the back.
No. It's a commentary we've had many times now. Prabhupada say, hold on my dhoti. I will do what? Yes, kick Maya. That's what we have to do. Not to become afraid. This is too far. Oh, it's not possible for me. That's not the idea. It is better for us to know the size of our shoe. Is it a problem? Is it a fault? Is it a fault if I know the size of my shoe, the size of my dress? Huh?
Should know.
I should know, because I'm going to buy undersize or oversize if you don't know the size. So you know the discouragement. Is it true? Right? So we should be encouraged that yes, let me follow a pure devotee. If you follow a pure devotee, then all the difficulty becomes simple. So don't be discouraged. So be encouraged to practice. Yes, Rob.
When Sukadeva Goswami, he was about to speak to Parikshit Maharaj, Bhagavatam, that time Indra and all the demigods, they came and they offered the pot of nectar. And they told Sukadeva Goswami, take this pot of nectar and in return you give us the nectar of Bhagavatam. We don't have to give to Parikshit Maharaj, give to us. But then Sukadeva Goswami, he considered the demigods like Indra and all this as non-devotees. Avaktam tam srigyaya nadadosa kathamritam. So he considered them as non-devotees and he did not give them to get out. But he gave to Parikshit Maharaj. That means Parikshit Maharaj, as far as the devotion is concerned, he was far better than the demigods. So he was the proper recipient for the Bhagavatam. But
Yes.
the demigods were not.
Thank you. So we don't see our pure devotees demonstrating mystic power like the demigods, right? You don't see them. They will not even tell you that they're pure devotees. If you say you're pure devotee, no, I don't want to hear. They're not pretending. This is their nature. For demigod, going fire, burn down out of anger. We don't see pure devotees do that. So it is nature of a conditional soul to think that they are superior to pure devotees. They are not. They are not. Because they have spiritual power, not mystic power. The demigod, they have mystic power. The pure devotee, they have spiritual power. They are better. Yes, sir. Thank you.
We're mentioning the importance of association with these pure devotees, and then realizing they cannot be seen through the material senses. So how does one find them, and how does one attain their association?
There are many ways. There are many ways you can do that. First of all, from you just study next of instruction, right? You finish it. You just finish that. In the beginning, what did Rupa Goswami say? Vacho, Manasa, Krodha, Jiva, Udarupasa, Vega. There are 6 qualities. So Rupa Goswami gave us a vision. He gave the eye. So we can see. A person who has control over this, he is what? Qualified person to make disciples all over the world. So the qualification is in the scripture. Let's see. So we can check. And Kathopanishad we mentioned the other day, Shrotriyam Brahmanishtam. He has realized Brahman, Brahma, and he has also come to the conclusion that he is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So he had properly, Shrotriyam, he has had properly, and he has realized the scripture. He realized the Supreme Person. So such personalities you will not teach you anything material. They will not encourage you anything about material. They will always teach you something about Krishna. So this scripture has given a lot qualification to see. But I tell you the truth, the Mayavadis also have these qualities. The impersonalists, they have these qualities. Even better than personalists. They look so pure. Prabhupada use the word rascals, fools and rascals. Do you think impersonalists will use that word? Eh? They will not use it. But Krishna didn't know them. Krishna doesn't know them. But this is what Prabhupada used. Fools and rascals. That is what we are. It's not intimidation. It's not an insult. He's telling exactly what we are, so we can correct ourselves, become gentlemen, become gentle people, so we can understand this powerful teachings. So, although all these qualities are there, I'm telling you the truth that we can still make mistakes. So, what is the best way that one will not make mistake in knowing who is a pure devotee? We should become ourselves a sincere devotee. Then Krishna will reveal to us who is a pure devotee. That you cannot make mistake. That is why Krishna is saying the heart. He will show you. If we are crooked, we will never know. You can go through the sastra everywhere. All the universe is, you will still make mistake. If you are not sincere in the heart. But if we are ourselves very, very sincere, Krishna will reveal, Krishna will show. So in this way, we don't make mistake. We don't waste our time. Everything we know will be revealed. This is how we know. One is a pure devotee. So the Prabhupada said the Prabhupada that we should do what? We should play our part. Let us play our part. What is our part? What is our part? Hmm?
It is not visible.
Can you expand it? Every time. Please come and expand it so we can see.
Projector is dark for some reason.
I think it's small from here also. So you can expand it from here. So, not from here. I think it's from, you can expand it from here. So
Is the cable also? Cable is not cable.
It's a cable. Let it not disappear. To go all over again.
That's about as technical expertise as I got.
Okay. Let it not go off completely. Now the thing is pulling off now. Oh Krishna. Better remain at the seat than to go away completely. Is it necessary here? No. It's completely off now. So I see.
It'll take some time.
It's even reduced now.
It's restarting.
Okay.
Just a few more minutes.
Okay.
Nope, it's not taking. No.
Yeah, we should check carefully and see if it's the word otherwise choose.
Shana, it says computer, but this is a different drive, right? Here you go.
Could be. Oh, no, but eventually it's this cable.
Sure.
Now it's completely off.
Try it.
Because when we test the cable, that is completely working. That cable. Okay.
You can try from.
Yes, well,
Just while they're fixing this,
yes.
I just wanted to make an observation if I could. Prabhupada writes this amazing sentence about how, due to contact with Maya, we can't find the absolute truth. So he writes, one second. It says that if one travels through space at the speed of the mind, which is as fast as you can travel, for hundreds of millions of years, you still will not find the absolute truth. You'll still find that the absolute truth is far, far away. So with that in mind, that there's no way, hundreds of millions of years searching for God, you'll never get close. Then Prabhupada writes, which is what your last question was.
Yeah.
Playing a part.
Yes.
He said every part and parcel, every soul is endowed with some particular energy to act according to the Lord's will. If we partake, or I should say like this, when a person utilizes his initiative or active nature with intelligence, understanding that everything is the Lord's potency, he can revive his original consciousness, which was lost due to association with Maya. So, the first position, traveling at the speed of mind for hundreds of millions of years.
Excuse me, please, can you listen? Elbow? Elbow? Can you listen to what? Please.
I'll just call the concerned person.
Yes, bro, go on.
The first position, traveling for hundreds of millions of years at the speed of mind and not finding God, that's the example of Maya. And then Prabhupada says, but each one of us has an original constitutional relationship with Krishna. And if we use our energy in a certain way in this lifetime, we will revive that.
Yes.
And this idea that you could travel for hundreds of millions of years and never find God, once you revive that, God is visible right in front of you that instant.
Very good.
Oh, it's amazing.
Yes, yes. That happened, Prabhupada did that. I said some of his disciples came to India to look for Krishna. They didn't find God. They went back to America and they met Prabhupada and find God. just that. Just that. So they wasted the time. The same thing, like millions of, like, what am I searching? Cannot find God. What? Just get a pure devotee. It's finished. That's all.
Hundreds of millions of
Yes.
years of searching, and you won't find him.
No.
That's what Maya is.
Yes.
Hundreds of millions of years.
Yes. So Prabhupada told us that we should do our part. The section you just read now. We should do our part. What is our part? Designated for us by the Lord. What is given? So it's in the purport. Every part of the complete whole is endowed with some particular energy to act. And forgetfulness by that part of his particular activities is called Maya, which you just read now. It's Maya. Illusion. Sri Isopanishad has therefore from the very beginning warned us that we should be careful to play the part designated for us by the Lord. We already discussed yesterday. What is our part? This, however, does not mean that the individual soul has no initiative on his own, because he is a part and parcel of the Lord. He must have the initiative of the Lord as well. Proper use of one's initiative, active nature, with intelligence to understand that everything is but the potency of the Lord can lead one to the revival of his original consciousness, which was lost on account of association with Maya, the external energy. So what's the conclusion? The Lord has shown by one who has adopted the submissive attitude. Perfect knowledge means to know the Lord in all his features, to know about the potencies and how such potencies are working by his will. These things are exclusively described by the Lord in the Bhagavad Gita, which is the essence of all the Upanishads. All right. So we move to the next mantra, mantra 5.
Can I ask a question?
Yes, please.
Before you came to ISKCON, was anyone in this room truly, actively searching for God? Anyone?
Yes, think.
About 10 people, maybe 1/3 to 1/2.
Yes.
Well, you could have been doing that for hundreds of millions. I can't get that image out of my head. We could have been searching for God forever.
Yes.
And without Prabhupada, we never would have found God.
Yes.
I was one of those who was searching for God. I never could have found God on my own.
Yes.
So
we owe Srila Prabhupada a lot, eternally. But this Saraswati Thakur, he used the word peon. We are Srila Prabhupada's peon. Peon means one who cannot pay his debt. We owe Srila Prabhupada so much that we cannot pay. That is our situation. Therefore, what should we do? Huh?
Play our part.
We should appreciate Prabhupada.
Very good, thank you. by playing.
Done may probably take.
Yes.
She just pray that we could remember him life after life, so we never stop serving.
Yes. Yes. Very good. Okay. So we move to text mantra 5. I'm trying to go there. Every time we are mantra 5. Now you're not even showing there. So I already have everything myself. Okay, mantra 5. Let us see what is in mantra 5. Mantra 5 continues to describe that the Lord has inconceivable potencies, and these potencies render him unknowable to those whom he does not favor. Text mantra 5. Let's chant it. Tad ejati tan naijati, tad dure tad vantike, tad antara shya sarvashya, tad u sarvashya syabhahyata. Translation.
The Supreme Lord works and does not work.
Is it Mike?
The Supreme Lord works and does not work. He is far away, but he is very near as well. He is within everything, and yet he is outside of everything.
Very good. How do you summarize this in one word? Inconceivable. Thank you. Achintya. Yes. He is unconceivable. Achintya. Simultaneously inconceivable and conceivable. Because we have not seen someone who walks and does not walk. Okay? If someone is walking, you cannot say he's not walking. He's walking. So he's walking. It means he can walk. But the Lord said he was and he does not walk. He is far away, but at the same time he is very, very, very near. He is within everything, and again he is outside of everything. This is inconceivable nature of Lord Krishna. So can we see God? Can we see Krishna? Is it possible to see Krishna? Huh? Yes. How? Yes.
By the mercy of devotees and the Lord.
By the mercy of the Lord and the Lord's devotees. Thank you.
Premanjuna Churita Bhakti Vilochina Santa Sarani. When your eyes are anointed with the love,
Who will anoint? Who is going to anoint? Who will do the anointment?
that comes from the disciplic succession. Follow the instruction of disciplic succession, then you can realize. But
to make it simple, the Lord devotee. The devotees, they anoint the eyes. So by the mercy of the Lord and his devotees, yeah. So we can see the Lord. They can reveal, they can give us the eye to see, because they are seen. Tattva Vit, that's what it means. Tattva Vit means one who is seeing the Supreme Lord. They can give us also the qualification to see. If we serve them like menial servant without false prestige. This is Prabhupada's word in the Gita, in the purport. This is his word. We serve like a menial servant without false prestige. We have the mercy, automatic mercy of the pure devotee to be able to see Krishna as he is. That is our qualification. Yes. Krishna works, it doesn't work. Far away, very near, within, outside, everything. So it looks like contradiction. But this contradiction is his inconceivable nature. That's inconceivable nature. The Supreme Lord lives in the spiritual world. Goloka Eva Nivasati, Akiladma, Buddha. He lives there. Perform his leelas, unlimited leelas there. Which is beyond the material. And we are in the material world. It cannot be understood by the non-surrendered souls. Only by surrendered souls who have taken his shelter and serve his pure devotees sincerely from the heart. Sincere service means, what does it mean? Sincere service, what does it mean? Sincere. Sincere service means what? Yes. Not duplicity. Thank you. Not duplicity. There is no expectation. Nothing is expected from the service. It is motivated by the desire to please. That brings the mercy automatically upon us. Yes. Krishna is very near, very, very near. Example? Thank you. The super soul is there, the closest person to anyone. The closest person to anyone is the super soul. It's the closest. What's the diameter? Soul and the super soul.
8-inch super soul.
No, the distance between the soul and the super soul. What's the distance? Soul and the super soul. What's the distance? Yes, bro. No distance. Very good. There's no distance. Did I say something? Okay. So there's no distance. We are very, very close. Very, very, very close. This is a realization of Pingala the prostitute, 11 canto. This is a realization. The closest person to me, Krishna, I forgot him. That's our nature. Some of us, not all of you, but some of us. Our nature is that we forgot the closest person and we're looking for distant people. Is that a big mistake? Eh? The closest person to us, the person who really, our true friend that is just sitting here for our benefit, we forgot him. Because we're very busy looking for all the external person that have nothing to do with us. This is our big problem, illusion. People use the word Maya. Maya, this is our Maya, illusion that we don't see what Krishna is doing, the closest person. So Isopanishad is to help us see that the closest person and surrender our life to him. Then everything becomes very, very easy. Very near that can within a second descend before us. Bhagavad Gita, what did Krishna say? Bhagavad Gita? That's chapter 12, Bhagavad Gita. One verse in chapter 12. Forgot. I am the swift deliverer. Yes, swift. Krishna is the swift deliverer. So does he have to come from somewhere? He's already here, so he knows everything. Like Ambarish Maharaj. Krishna planted the Sudarshan Chakra in his kingdom, waiting for Travasamuni to come. He didn't take his Sudarshan Chakra with him. Krishna kept it there because he knew Ambarish Maharaj is going to be troubled by Dhruvasamuni. So Krishna put his Sudarshan Chakra there, waiting for him. This is what Krishna is doing for all of us. The Sudarshan Chakra of Krishna is behind everyone, every devotee. The Sudarshan Chakra is standing behind you. See. Can you see? That is not my statement. It's Vrindavan Das Sakura. And perfect example is Ambarish Maharaj. Krishna left the Sudarshan Chakra there. So as soon as the demon created came out, swift. Very sweet. We should understand this is our relationship with Krishna. So we can be very convinced of Krishna's position, Krishna's existence in our life. So we should start searching for all these external things. Then to search a closest person to who is already sitting here waiting for us. And everything, every time, listen to me, but we don't listen to him. Why? We are busy with the external things. So Krishna consciousness is internal, not external. So if you look inside, where Krishna is sitting, waiting for us. And Artha Vigraha, the deity form of the Lord, is right before us, right? Right before us. And then can only be understood by the surrendered soul. Krishna is understood only by the surrendered souls. Because he is full of inconceivable potencies, God can accept our service through any sort of medium. And he can convert his different potencies according to his own will. The unbelievers argue that the Lord cannot incarnate himself. Why? Why he cannot incarnate? What is limiting the Supreme Lord? Why? If I tell you that, no, you cannot enter your house, you're too big, you cannot enter your house. You own the house, but you're too big, you cannot enter inside the house. Why? It's a house. That is a house. You can enter any time you like and get any time you like. So how can they say that Krishna cannot come here to do my travel? Why? He cannot incarnate. Why? Maya. That's all. The intelligence have been stolen. So they cannot understand. But we should understand this. Or if at all, he descends in a form of material energy. Why? This argument is nullified if we accept his inconceivable potencies as realities. Even if he appeared before us in a form of material energy, it is quite possible for him to convert the material energy into spiritual energy. The source of the energies being one and the same, the energies can be utilized suitably according to the will of that energetic source. For example, the Lord appears in the form of archa or deities, supposedly made of earth or stone. These forms engraved from wood or stone or any other matter are not idols. They are not idols. Indians, they call deities idols. This is wrong. Even Ramachandra deity, the same thing on the net. Idols or Ramachandra are going to be installed. I feel pain when I hear someone say that idols. It's not idols. It's deity. Deities and idols are not the same. They're different. And Prabhupada said they are not idols. However, as it is held by the iconoclast. Yes. Yes. Within everything. The Lord is within everything. He can appear at any place to favor his devotees. Is it not? Krishna can appear in any place to favor his devotees. Rupa Goswami said that even if a devotee take the form of an animal in the jungle, in the sea, anywhere, Lord Krishna will go there to take his devotees. Is it not? Any example? Gajendra, very good. Prahlad Maharaj, very good.
Kali Krishnadas, when he was lost in the gypsies in the interior forest of South India, Mahaprabhu went all the way to Delhi.
Very good. Kala Krishna Das. Good.
When Draupadi was in danger, when Draupadi was in danger, the Vastavan take place, that then Lord provide her the clothes.
Yes. Very good. How long does it take Krishna? 1 year? This is less than a second, a moment. It's there. That's Krishna's person. Anywhere, Krishna can appear to deliver his devotee. Anywhere. Where else? Where else? Krishna can appear. So many, just remember. Jagai Madai.
He saved Haridas Thakur.
Haridas Thakur. Prahlad Maharaj, yes. He went to the demonic place, yes, to save him. Yes. He was there with Prabhupada, yes. Huh? Where? Excuse me. Varahadev, yes, yes, good. Yes, he went to the Pluto planet to raise the planet up for us. Yes, what else? Krishna can appear any place, and we are mentioned. Should remember? Krishna didn't enter the womb of Uttara? Huh? Krishna didn't enter the womb there? So, he entered the womb. Why do you forget that? He entered the womb. It's not limited to anything, to any place. Nothing limits him. It's all limited. Right? Okay. He is Antaryami within the universe and also within each and every atom. Krishna is there. He witnesses everything of everyone, and he awards also the result of our activities. Anumanta Upadrasta. This is chapter 13. Krishna, that's his position. He's not limited to any situation. Right? He's also outside everything. How? So you're not seeing it. I will give you the slide. You can see that. Yes.
Through his energies.
Yes, energy. Very good. Virat, the Virat form, the universal form of Krishna. Right? Krishna has, according to Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur, Brahma Samhita, Krishna has 3 forms. 3 forms: medium, middle, and large. Large, middle, small. There are 3 forms of Krishna. Which one is the small? Which one is the Anu and Vibhu? Anu and Vibhu, yes. Anu is Anu, we are talking about living entity, not Krishna. We are talking about Krishna's 3 forms. Krishna has a small, middle, and large form. Small form, middle, and the large form. Which one? Okay, you got it very close. You got it. Which one? Purusha Dhamini. Which one? Okay, wait, just one word, Vishnu. Very good. Vishnu is the small one, and Virat is the larger one. What's the middle one? Yeah, Thank you. The middle form of Krishna is Shyama Sundar. That is middle form of Krishna. So he has three these powerful futures. That is Krishna. Yes, Prabhu.
Maharaj, a few minutes ago we spoke that Krishna consciousness is an internal process, not an external process.
Yes.
I have a question regarding that, if I may. We have in our process many activities to engage our senses externally.
Yes.
Could you help me connect how that helps us internalize the purpose of, because you said Krishna consciousness is an internal process?
Yes. We are doing a lot of services, right, with our physical senses. They are external. We are dancing, we are worshipping, we are distributing books, we are cooking, we are cleaning, we are studying. Why we are doing all these external things is to help us connect with internal. So if we remain with all the external things alone, it's not enough, it's not sufficient. We should do this external thing to help us go inside, to look inside. So as we have a sadhana for Vaidhi Bhakti, we should have a sadhana for Raga Bhakti. You have sadhana for Raga Bhakti. The Raga, this sadhana Bhakti is to help us to progress to the sadhana for Raga Bhakti that will take us to Prem Bhakti. So we should not stay only on the outside. We should not just remain doing our, for example, let me make it, the mechanical devotional services is not enough. You say bhakti, means the love is associated with it. It's not mechanical. The feelings. Just so many devotees are very busy with the knowledge, but the emotion is not there. We don't have emotion for Krishna. We are just hanging only on the externals. Getting knowledge. When we look at our behavior or activity, it doesn't correspond to the knowledge which we have because we're still hanging on the knowledge platform. We are not going inside to get that emotion for Krishna.
So I understood that Vaidhi leads to Raga, leads to Prema.
Yes.
My question is, when and how does it happen?
When we, for example, when we chant the holy name of Krishna, we should understand that we are calling a person. We are calling a person. And who is a person? It is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So while we are calling, we should try to listen carefully to that sound. If you listen carefully to the sound, that sound we're going to produce a person, the form of the person we are calling. So we should think about that while we are chanting. Not just allowing our senses to go everywhere. That is still outside. We are not going inside yet. I think it's time for a break now. We can take a break and we'll come back. Then we'll continue. Hare Krishna.